Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Burrow Home Bar, where I'm making another festive cocktail. In case you can't tell, I'm dressed in glitter and red and feeling very festive. Have people coming over for dinner tonight and I'm making a bit of a Christmassy meal, doing Christmassy cocktails. So this is obviously another Christmas inspired cocktail. Now there's not a huge amount on the bar today because this is a martini. I haven't made a martini on my channel before, because there's not really much that goes in a martini. It's literally just gin and a bit of vermouth and then you're done. Usually maybe, you know, a spritz of lemon or lemon peel garnish, whatever. But I do love a martini. You might not know that because I have never made one on the channel because it's too simple to make. But this is the special one. So this is called my Mistletoe Martini. And it's special because it has, I used the Sloe Gin last week again. So I'm back with the Sloe Gin. However, it's literally going to be a splash. I'm not even going to measure it. It's going to be the same amount as the vermouth, just literally a splash in the glass. Now, if I'm at home not making a YouTube video, I will just make my martini in the glass. So the way to do that is whether you use vodka or gin, I'm always gin, but that's up to you. Always have it in the freezer. So my freezer gin is just for martinis and that is it. So as you can see, this bottle is very cold because I've just literally taken it out of my freezer. That's step number one. Step number two, always have your glass in the freezer as well. So really quickly take the glass out, literally pour in the freezing cold gin, splash of vermouth, and then I would usually spritz with lemon on the top, kind of, yeah, do that round the glass, and yeah, that would be my martini. But this is slightly different this week because I am making it festive mistletoe martini. So it's going to be the frozen gin. For the video, it's sitting out. But I would usually get it straight from the freezer. I'm sure it would still be very cold. For my vermouth, rather than just a normal white vermouth, I'm using cherry blossom vermouth. This is so lovely and it's got such a lovely kind of floral scent to it. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I've done Negronis with this before, and I think one from years ago on my channel has got the what was I say, cherry blossom vermouth in it. So yeah, it is a really, really nice one to use and just slightly different, you know, it just gives a slightly different taste and feel to the martini. And then, as I say, just a splash of Sloe Gin. So I'm going to go in a shaker. I'm not going to add it to the glass and mix it all. I'm actually going to do it in a shaker and add some ice. I just realised for the first time ever, I think, and I can't be bothered starting the video again. I don't have ice ready, but it's in the freezer. I need to go to the freezer for my glass anyway. So, okay, enough chatting. So it's going to be 60 ml of very cold, freezer cold gin, or vodka if you like your martinis vodka based, which is totally fine. So we're going to do 60 ml in here. Now the other ones I am not going to measure. I'm just going to kind of eye it. So I'm just going to add sort of like a splash of each. Sometimes some people say add the vermouth to the glass, swirl it and then chuck it. So it's literally just the tiniest little bit in there. But I think you may as well actually have it in the martini itself. One of my favourite ever films is A Simple Favour with Blake Lively and oh, what's her name? Who's the other one in it? Anna Kendrick, that's one. And oh, I just love her character. I love Blake's character. I just want to be her. She's a psychopath and a murderer, but apart from that, she makes a really good martini. And it was genuinely from that film that I took away keeping your gin in the freezer. So there we go. Okay, so that is really simple. That is everything in the shaker. I'm going to add ice, and then we're going to give this a good stir. There we go. Ta-da! I'm back. Okay. In here. Oh, so it's a lovely sort of dusky, very light pink, just from that splash of Sloe Gin. I'm really excited for this one. And I think this is a lovely cocktail to start an evening with. You know, if you're having a dinner party, my guests aren't actually getting this. You know what they're getting? They're getting a last word. It's actually my brother's coming over, and I know that he really likes the last word, so I thought that would be a lovely drink for them coming in to have the last word. So how lucky are they? One of my favourite ever cocktails of all time, if you didn't know. So yeah, but I actually think a martini is a really nice way to kind of start off an evening. Just one martini before dinner, and you'll have like the best dinner ever. Okay, that's probably stirred too much. We're going to put that into the glass, but I need to go back to the freezer to get my glass. This is a chaotic video today. So, very, very cold glass. Frosted, beautiful. And then in with the lovely gin mix. Now, I'm not going to add anything to this. Oh, lovely. I'm not going to add, you know, lemon or anything, or grapefruit, or what else do you have? Olives, nothing like that, because I just have this really cute little mistletoe for the top, which isn't edible, but because a mistletoe martini, you know? So yeah, how beautiful does that look? I love this. This looks like the prettiest cocktail I think I've ever made. It's so simple. The frosted glass just really, oh my goodness, it's chef's kiss. So yeah, let's give this a taste. I have no idea what it's going to taste. I've never made a martini like this. Never with all these things, so I've got no idea. Okay, take off the pointless garnish. Cheers. Oh, it smells so good. Oh. Oh, it's really good. That is... Oh. I love a martini, I do, but sometimes you want a little bit more flavour in there, a little bit more something going on, and I think the Sloe Gin, I actually don't even know if I would, if someone gave me that, I don't know if my first thought would be, that has Sloe Gin in it. It's just sort of like a berry kind of sweet taste to it. I think I potentially taste the vermouth a bit more. Maybe I added slightly more of that than Sloe Gin. But that is delicious. Oh, it's so good. And it's so festive and Christmassy. I mean, and really simple to make if you have the cherry vermouth, which you probably don't. But buy it. It's not expensive. Buy it, and then you'll have this wonderful mistletoe martini to give your guests at Christmas. Thank you so much for watching me on the Burrow Bar, another festive cocktail. Next week, I will be making another Burrow Christmassy creation. And yeah, thank you so much for watching me as always. Cheers and Merry Christmas.